What do you think about the proposal to cut down and within 4 years get rid of the inheritance tax?
I think it's absolutely great and too long in coming. The inheritance tax has been a burden on Tennessee for many years, and lots of people have chosen to go to other states as opposed to coming to Tennessee because of this. I mean, if you have an estate, if you're a small businessman and you've built a business over the years and you're looking to relocate, and your estate is $5–10 million, something like that, you're going to avoid Tennessee like the plague, and you're going to take those jobs with you to Florida or other states that don't have an inheritance tax. And I am very glad to see that we are getting rid of this, and I'm glad to see that we have a path to complete elimination, because it really wouldn't have done any good to simply go to the $1.25 million exemption that the governor was talking about initially. People needed to have the expectation that they could move to Tennessee and that there wouldn't be any inheritance tax. And I think that's the way to go. I'm glad to see that Charles Sargent amended the bill, and it looks like it's going to pass that way.
Why don't we move that to something that the broader public will feel, like reducing the tax on food more than what the governor is proposing?
Well, I'm not one to fight any tax reduction, and we have been in favor of reducing the tax on groceries and food also. But I think this is the tax that will increase employment in Tennessee more than any other, or getting rid of this tax will increase employment more than any other. It's going to bring capital, it's going to bring jobs, it's going to make Tennessee a much more desirable destination for people that are moving their businesses away from high-tax states. I saw yesterday, I believe it was, an article about the 6 states that are raising their taxes, and they're all the usual suspects: New York, California, Maryland. All of the businesses in those states are going to be looking, many of them anyway, are going to be looking to move to lower-tax states. And if Tennessee they know that they will have no inheritance tax, they're much more likely to choose Tennessee. So I think it's a great move.
And what do you think about the other taxes? We've got the gift tax that is now a player. There's a talk about reducing or getting rid of that. And on top of the hall tax, which Lieutenant Governor Ramsey has made clear he wants to reduce.
The hall tax is another tax on capital that basically puts a red flag up at the border of Tennessee and says, don't bring your capital here or we'll tax it. And so I think that's I'm glad they're looking at that tax also. But I think the inheritance tax, if they can do that this session and get it through, that's going to be an extraordinary boost to jobs and the economy in Tennessee.
So do you think overall we're going in the right direction? Is there anything more that you think the state isn't doing?
No, I think we're absolutely going in the right direction. In the past, what we've done is seen this kind of boom and bust cycle with revenue, and when revenue goes up, we add programs, and then our deficit, we have a really tough time with closing the deficit in the lean times. Now, during the good times, which is what it looks like we're entering into now, we are reducing taxes, and that will expand the economy and expand our tax base in the future. And that's the way to go. That's what we want to do, is grow the economy. The tax base will grow if we grow the economy. The tax base will take care of itself. And so I think it's absolutely the right thing to do.